Hi everyone again, and here we are with another wonderful zesty practitioner, my friend Nickita Starck. And Nikita has so many talents, but the main one that blows me away is all the wonderful stuff about natural birth, because I think health begins well before you're born, and we often forget that. But there's more to you than that, isn't there, Nikita? Tell everyone who you are and what you're offering.
Thank you, Phil. So my name's Nickita Starck, and I am founder of When Push Comes to Shove, which essentially is a decentralized maternity structure. And what that means is women, families can come to us if they would like to birth outside the system, or they can have a toe in the system, and we support them alongside it. So we believe that we should serve women, not the system. And the system is built for the system, not the women using it. The system works really well, but not for women, unfortunately. So the reason I started When Push Comes to Shove is because I started to realize women didn't actually have a clue that they had rights, that they could say no to certain interventions, or indeed why they would want to say no to certain interventions. And I see so much polarity in the birth world. It's either medical or natural, and there doesn't seem to be anything where we can meet women where they're at. So I don't believe in dogma that, oh, you should have a home birth or you should have a hospital birth. I understand that there are many levels, and including trauma in people's lives, which will end up dictating their birth. So a birth trauma is never a primary trauma; it's secondary. So we believe in showing women education of the mind and the heart and bring them together. So yeah, we'll show you how to navigate the system, your rights, how you can say no. We'll teach you that obstetrics and maternity care is only 8% evidence based. So when you're being told to do something, you are allowed to question it and you are allowed to say no. But more to the point, what's going on here? Because I hear the phrase all the time, the midwife made me feel, the midwife made me feel. Well, where do your feelings take place? Inside you or outside you? And it's inside. So a midwife can't make you feel anything unless she's showing you there's something you need to heal. And this is how women end up in birth trauma because they don't understand their primary wounds that are driving their behavior and driving the way they're acquiescing to the system. They need to know the outside stuff, your rights, understanding physiological birth. But the most important thing is, where is this being driven from in your nervous system? So we have courses to teach women to become natural birth practitioners outside of the NHS, and it's completely holistic. It's grounded in medical ethics, law, physiological birth. We also have courses for women who want to understand their rights, who want to understand what's going to happen to their body so they can make empowered choices just for them.
That's wonderful. And are you going to be doing some stuff about the trauma release and things?
Absolutely. So the other string to my bow is I'm a PhD lifestyle researcher, so for lifestyle medicine. So what that means is I look at the emotional root cause for dis-ease in the body, and I'm a trauma specialist, not just in birth, but understanding why you operate in the world as you do according to your traumas that have not been healed and processed. And they may show up in ailments, they may show up in behavior or in relationships. And the way I see the world is a mirror. And every single person, system, news article, if it provokes something in you, there's something that needs to be healed. But what we end up doing is blaming the mirror. And I look at mirror work, trauma informed care, meeting people where they're at, understanding why they're stuck in life, understanding why they keep looping. And we see a lot of amazing information out there online about healing this, healing that, 10 signs of a narcissist. But what I think the missing piece is, you can teach people 10 signs of a narcissist, but wouldn't you rather know why you're more likely to be in the company of a narcissist because of your wound? So that's what I look at. Instead of going outside and looking for the answers outside yourself, I point here and I point, well, what needs healing in you? Why has this mirror shown up here? And what's it doing in the body? So let's take a pregnant woman with cholestasis, which is a liver disorder. Well, we store unprocessed anger in the liver. And if you've been raised to play small, not to question things, and to learn to be hyper vigilant, and some of this, some people call that being an empath, when really it's just hypervigilance. Um, and you don't speak up, women who don't speak up, who struggle with boundaries, thyroid problems. And we can blame the vaccines all we want, but here's the truth: two people can take a vaccine, one will have an adverse event, the other one won't. Why? It's where you store your trauma. So that's what I look at.
Yeah, fascinating. So, if you resonate with Nikita and who wouldn't, book a session with her and go deeper into that stuff. I wanted you to carry on there. It's fascinating stuff. Thank you, Nikita, so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Phil.